I think the main trends businesses are facing today is how they actually make their operations leaner and more cost effective. And I think virtual desktop really plays into that. You actually run the operating system, the data, the application centrally rather than on the actual user's PC or laptop. So it's just so much simpler to manage. If you use virtual desktop, and especially if you use dumb terminals around it, it can last anywhere up to 10 years. And so the costs of running the desktop environment are so much cheaper. In terms of long-term costs for virtual desktop, think about the application estate and maybe think about some of the application rationalization that you can do. So perhaps some of the longer-term benefits are around the actual consolidation of the application environment.
Right from the start, Fujitsu works with its clients to understand their environment. We have the ability to analyse a large number of applications in a very, very short time. So in the olden days it may have taken 6 months to look at maybe 2,000 applications. Now we're able to look at 2,000 applications and come back with a very good analysis within 4 to 5 hours. We have the ability to sweat your existing assets, so you don't have to go out and buy expensive equipment to actually make use of the latest technology in the marketplace.
I think the value that Fujitsu's virtual desktop brings to the organization is actually giving the organization a means to be more flexible. It can then think about the sort of workforce it wants. It can think about its property portfolio. Maybe it can start thinking about the sort of infrastructure it provides its business.
Our clients are very keen to adopt cloud services and SaaS applications. So we see VCS as the first step in the journey to the cloud.
I really do believe desktop virtualization does offer the user an edge. You might find your stakeholders actually want to use iPads or tablets, and to actually move to a virtual desktop environment allows you to actually leverage those sorts of devices and give your stakeholders basically what they want.
It means you can access your corporate applications from home using your home PC, but for the company still making sure they're getting the same levels of security as they would have if you were sitting within the office on a corporate PC. If you're looking for a supplier, you want to look for a supplier who's used to working with large organisations, who have really understood how to introduce this sort of technology in high stress environments, areas like government and financial services in particular.
We've invested significant resources in understanding how best to deploy and transform existing estates. And this is the sort of IP that we can bring to our customers to ensure that they get the best return on investment.
I think they really understand the sort of stakeholders that need to be brought on side at the customer. They don't just work with the IT, they can work with the CFO, they can work with procurement, they can work with line of business leads, supply chain guys, all those stakeholders, you have to get them on side when you're putting together a business case, when you want to do something like virtual desktop.
We really like to start to work with the customer right up front and understand their business drivers and their strategy while producing the compelling business case that they can take to their exec boards.
One of the things I've noticed about Fujitsu is they are very collaborative. If you look at their customer sat scores that they get, they're very high. If you look at their culture, this mix between the Japanese focus on continuous improvement and the British self-effacement, there's a very interesting mix there which I think customers really like.
It's all about delivering the right solution. It's not just technology-led, it's all about underpinning the customer's business, meeting the demands of the end user and delivering a fantastic service.